What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ember from Ember Productions, and today we are back with another playthrough. I'm actually doing Skyrim because I think I talked about in a previous episode I wanted to play this game since, like, it sounded like fun, and obviously I have fun with this game, and it's kind of weird because I was initially planning on playing Elden Ring today, but then I realized I had not leveled up the other character like I said I would, so I decided I would get that character more leveled up before I start throwing myself at more difficult enemies. Because it was like, I'm getting to the point where the difficulty scales up. So I just wanted to do that before the difficulty whooped my ass. So I decided to play Skyrim while in the meantime of leveling up my character, because it was every other time it was super busy, and this is a relatively low effort game. New game. I basically uninstalled all mods so I could play this vanilla. I think I might do a modded game sometime in the future. But until then, I'm going to do a modded playthrough. And this is going to be a bit more of an extended playthrough. So it's like even after I beat the game, I'll do other content. So like say I'll make other characters and do stuff like the Thieves Guild and such. Companions, and the Civil War, basically just different versions of everything. It's kind of weird because on the Xbox, I had gotten a while back since it had better modding capability, and I haven't played this intro. I had alternate start. I need to ramp up the difficulty because it's been a while since I played on here. Alright, gameplay. I'll set it to adept because then it's not too easy, but then it's not too difficult either, so yeah. I had some pretty difficult mods installed and it just got worse and worse when I tried to play it. So, yeah.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
God damn, these guys talk forever. Jesus H. Christ. I want to talk.
Cabela, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
I mean, technically, you are going to get some help. You just got to be patient, but you is not
General
patient.
Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves.
Damn
But they had something to do with this.
So I always find this, like... I played this game, like, several times over when I was a kid. This came out in, like, 2011.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
Pretty sure we actually find a mid thing and he gets fucking
When I
fried.
was a boy,
I don't know.
Imperial walls and
But,
towers used to make me feel so safe.
Yeah, I played this so many times, even without the audio, I can hear his voice. This game always had really good voice acting.
Why? I want to watch the
Like,
soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
like hearing someone like Ulfric Stormcloak speak, like someone who has a lot of a lot of work put in their voice acting.
Why are
Holy
we stopping?
shit!
Why do you think? End of the line.
I don't know why they park their carriages like this, just having the horse
Let's go.
face the wall.
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Good question. I think I'm going to skip the character creation, mainly because I spend way too much fucking time in these and get nowhere, so I will see you guys at the end of it. But just to give a bit of a heads up, I usually play, like, when I play Elder Scrolls games, I usually play, like, the native race to the area, so, like, say, in Morrowind, I would play a Dark Elf. In Oblivion, I played a Imperial most of the time, and then here I played a Nord most of the time, basically. But yeah, I'll see you at the end after I get done with the character creation. So I'll be back. And I'm back. All right. Let me just give him my name.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman.
Yeah, given
Captain,
the circumstances
what
of
should we
Civil
do?
War and get my
He's
head
not
cut
on the
off.
list.
Yeah.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here.
Imagine like
homeland.
beginning of the game.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
It's just like you start off the game, you make your character, and it's just like you're getting ready, and you actually get your head cut off, like right at the beginning for no reason.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
And then roll credits.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up
Salt,
and let's get
earth,
this over.
Nirn, our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
I like how if he had been
My
patient,
ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
but if this dude was patient, he could have survived. Like most of the people who get killed in the intro.
Idiot bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Yeah, you'd think if you heard a screeching in the distance, you'd be more worried about it, but nah, I guess not.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Dragon!
'Cause
imagine if, like, you begin the game and the dragon doesn't show up, and Alduin doesn't show up.
This way!
And you just, like, literally your character just fucking dies right at the beginning.
Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Legends don't burn down. I don't know why I do shitty impressions. Damn, I didn't even have to press the jump button, I just sprint. I find it funny because, like, you can basically fucking bypass Alduin's bullshit that you have to wait for. See? I think if you wait long enough, because there's a bit of a choice up ahead, like you either choose to run with Rayloff or Hadvar.
You're not stopping us this time.
Fine, I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde.
You, come on! Into the keep!
I usually pick Rayloff since, canonically it'd make a lot more sense since the other guys just tried to take off my head, but overall I just like, I like the Stormcloak faction more than the new Empire. Or, well, I say new Empire, but the new version of them. Basically, like, their armor isn't nearly as cool and they're kind of assholes.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Okay.
There you go. Huh?
I'll take the axe because I plan on
All right.
I plan on
Get that
stealing the armor
on.
off the captain, mainly
Get that
because,
axe
you
a
know,
few swings.
it's heavy
I'm
armor.
going to see if I can find some way out of here.
That's what I usually run for
This one's
characters.
locked. Let's
It's
see
more
about
fun that way.
gate.
Man, even after spending like
Damn.
5 to 10 minutes
No
in the
way to
character
open
creator,
this
my
from
character is
outside.
still fucking ugly.
Come on,
The
soldiers,
Imperials!
keep moving.
Take cover!
Get this gate open.
Alright, I have no idea how strong these guys are. The last time I played this was on the Xbox with mod weaponry.
Don't let those folks get away.
Yes, just keep blocking. I don't know if you can hear that, just me spam clicking the button. Alright,
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
Get out of here. And I'll dual wield the swords. Until I get shield.
Find the key.
Perfect.
See if it unlocks that door. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the
I actually
dragon
found out
pours down on
a while
our
back. Well, I guess it's a loading screen tip, but you actually swing faster with like lighter weapons with the left hand when dual wielding, not the right hand. Holy shit, that actually did a bit more damage to me than I thought. Now that I think about it, it's actually moderate increase to the damage I take. It's just like, I guess on the Xbox, last time I played it, like, the people I'm fighting against have, like, modded armor, as well as, like, overall buffs due to the mods I have. Like, most of the mods I have are, like, vanity stuff, like, say, for the sake of having different kinds of armor. And then, it's basically like, quality of life stuff, so,
since the dragon showed up.
yeah. Okay, I keep hearing like cars go past. You wanna know what happened? I live. Okay, so for all of you who don't know, I live in like the Midwest. I can't remember if I've said that before or not, but I live in like the Midwest, specifically Ohio. It fucking snowed, and it's the middle of April. What the hell?
Once we get out.
What? I can sell
Grab anything
those.
useful.
Yeah, I usually don't mess around with magic because. Sorry about that. I just had to cut the clip because I got a random phone call from the Red Cross for a blood donation thing, and then immediately after that, when I was recording the part of the next cut, the announcement at my dorm decided, hey, let's have an announcement to pick up a fucking plant. Because apparently, if you can't have a dog or a cat up a semester, apparently a plant will suffice. Many cars outside speeding past because of the freaking snow. I still don't know how it snows in winter, but it does.
You don't have a chance.
How did that miss? And boom, impaled.
Takes care of that.
Yeah, I got them both. Both of them survived. Nice.
I keep watching these frequencies. Talos guide the road.
Let's see where this goes.
But anyway, yeah, I usually don't mess around with magic because for some reason every build like I try to do it fails.
That way now.
Like,
Better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out.
I don't know why. It's just like it feels like every time I try to do magic, every time I get high enough spells that would be effective, like I don't know. It just feels like it's ineffective to me, or at least it comes off as ineffective. Magic is way more effective in something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring.
Follow me.
But in this game, like it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't understand how to do builds in Skyrim.
Go anywhere.
It just always feels like they're ineffective. I'm glad to see these guys still shit. And I still got it. Oh, they are doing a lot more damage than I thought they would be. Oh, hey, they're dead.
I hate those damn things. Too many eyes, you know?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I don't like spiders and bugs in general. I don't know why. I just don't. It's not a fear. It's just more just creepy. Alright, I'm gonna go fight a bear. And he's dead. Maybe I will dual wield for this entire thing. Screw to the defense portion of the game. Damn, I just realized, on this character, if I decide to go into Hearthfire, I'm gonna have to spend all the resources, because, like, those are other types of mods, basically, like, dealing with certain resources, like building house material, because that's also, like, an expansion to the game, and I'm just gonna say...
That looks like the way out.
Finding the resources for that is a bitch, because, like, it just sucks. There is a way around it where you're able to furnish everything. People being jackasses, okay?
Wait!
Sorry, like someone slammed and dropped something
There
and
he
fell
goes.
over.
Looks like
I
he's
don't know,
gone
just a
for
big
good this time.
slam.
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out.
I'm just
It's
getting as much
probably best
dialogue
if
as I
we split
can
up.
out of him.
Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Alright. I'm gonna go get the warrior stone so I can level up my skills twice as fast, or not twice as fast, 20% faster. But anyway, but most of the mods I got were like just quality of life, basically, so I didn't waste amount of, like, an extended amount of time getting certain things, like, say, oh, you gotta go get sawn logs for your hot house. Oh, you need glass to build this. Oh, you need to go mine for 7 years just to get enough ceramic for the basement. It's just, no. Just, it was boring.
Now ain't this a surprise?
People are making so much noise. I'm assuming you guys can't hear it, but it's like, it snowed earlier, as I said, it snowed earlier, and there's like slush outside, and there's just constantly cars going by. Like, damn. Because that's the price I pay for living by a dorm right by a busy road, but still. Take one of those for later. Take one of those for later.
Are you worried someone will wander in?
Fuck your dialogue. Oh, he has a steel sword, that's an upgrade. He has a steel axe. Just gonna say, I prefer using sword instead of like, oh, alright, for the time. Get the fuck out of here. It's kind of weird because it's like, there's a bunch of stuff with this, most of my mods. It feels a little bit weird going in without any mods, because it's like, I don't need to read that. But it's like there's so much stuff I'm gonna be able to craft certain items, like because like one thing I got was like an extended steel armor thing. I can't remember the name of the mod, but it was like oh yeah, magic sword. I'll be taking that off your dead corpse.
Easily blocked.
Let's see. Oh. This I can make myself steel armor later on. I love some of the bandit dialogue because it's like especially that one. Out of all the college, use your brain. Pick a goddamn college. College of Winterhold. College of Bard. Like the Sell-To College for Bards. There's like... Oh, there's probably I think there was a lock key on him, but I think, even if I don't use it, I can still sell that. So I can get gold. But yeah, it just feels a slight bit awkward since, like, I don't have as much variety with how I can build a character. So it's like, cosmetically I'm limited again, as well as like what weapons I can get and use. So there's not as much variety I can make in my builds. But I guess this is how I dealt with it when I was a kid, so I'll deal with it now. So it's kind of weird thinking this game is like, God, this game came out like late 2011, so it's 2022. Like, damn, another 11 years. Damn, I'm turning into an old man, and I'm only 20. Damn. This is weird. I don't know why I keep well, I know why I'm gonna keep grabbing all the torches. Is my brightness up higher than it's supposed to be? I'm just keeping the brightness a certain thing, like about normal. It does. Well, I guess it's not going to be as bad as, say, something like, because, like, on the Xbox, I'm going to say it again, like, I usually use quality of life mods. Like, I usually try not to completely destroy the game with, like, ridiculous mods. Like, I remember there was one, it was, it replaced the dragons with, like, fucking Macho Man, or, Thomas the Tank Engine, and a bunch of other stuff. Mods like that, and those aren't the types of mods I usually use. Like, I'll do, like, quest mods and shit like that. Just gonna save real quick. I don't have a trust, like, the last time I played this game, like, modded on the Xbox, it's inconsistent with how well it saves. Like, I'll get someplace, do a bunch of shit, and then it stops, and the autosave didn't keep anything since I was outdoors. And then just a bunch of other shit that will piss me off if I lose progress.
Here knows what happened yet. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was the biggest mountain in Blackenburg. It flew right over the barrel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I like the armor and like for the Imperials, I always thought the armor in Oblivion looked really cool, and I was kind of sad that it didn't have similar armor. But I guess after so long, it would change. But
is it safe for you to be?
yeah,
Gerda.
That Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least
New
now.
to Riverwood? Of course. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here? A dragon. It would explain what I saw earlier. I don't know why, but things just go from bad. The Jarl needs to. We need to get word. Are you hurt?
all right.
What's happened?
Now that is
There's somewhere we
finished,
can talk.
and there's another guy with a motorcycle. Goddamn, people just being jackasses.
What is it, woman?
I think I'm gonna go through Bleak Falls Barrow while I'm here, because I know how to get through it. Well, I guess most people who played the game know how to get through it pretty easily. It's just like, might as well save myself some time, get the stuff done in Riverwood while I can, and then once I get to Whiterun, I'll get stuff done there. Might kill Minormi. How do you pronounce that name? I think it's Mistmolnir, the dragon that you kill. Which, if I remember correctly, only like 4 dragons originally survived the uprising, like during the Great Dragon War, if I remember the terminology properly, and I think he was one of them. And then you immediately fucking kill him when you come back, so it's like, oh, well, guess he's dead. Picked the wrong time to get lost, friend. To reuse a bandit line. But yeah, I knew, for some reason, this was another one of those games where I knew a lot of lore behind it. Like, there's a bunch of games like that, like Dark Souls, Halo, this game, obviously. I knew a lot of the story behind it. For some, like, for some reason I decided to learn the information behind it. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, you've got a better bow. I will be taking that from your still warm corpse. Oh, hey, it's not banded iron armor, but I'll still take it and use it. Yeah, it's kind of sad when basic iron armor is why did I pick up that lamp? I wanted the gold bag. But it's kind of disappointing when the armor of the Imperial Legion, you know, the guys who ruled most of Tamriel up until getting fucked up by the elves, that basic iron armor is stronger than it, just a little bit. Oh no. Gives a bit of context of how the Imperial Legion lost. At least that's how I would like to look at it. Then again, you don't really see battle mages. And imagine if they had like a more fleshed out Legion and a more fleshed out version of the Stormcloaks. Like, imagine if they had. Well, I guess you don't have to imagine. You can just install the Civil War overhaul mod, but I don't have that. But in, like, the base game, if they were more fleshed out, like with battle mages and shit, that'd be dope. Yeah, see, one reason that like that I had the difficulty a lot lower before starting is because when on the saves that I deleted, I like deleted the saves because I didn't want to have like the potential for stuff to get corrupted, which it probably wouldn't see a different character like unmodded or like off again. Somehow put it in heavy armor. But one of the reasons I had a lower difficulty setting was that here I had like a mod. It was like deadly bosses, and there was a guy with like a dragon bone armor and great hammer, another guy with a dragon bone bow, and then it was just like you literally walk in here early level game and just get fucking hammered by a dude. There's also another one by like that shack across the river from Riverwood. It was like a Dark Souls reference. It had a guy called the Graveminder, which is a reference to Dark Souls 3, and then the Great Grey Wolf, which was a reference to Sith. I actually think they share the name Sith.
That's your best, huh?
I also had a bunch of other mods. I'm gonna be gushing over the mods because, like, god, like modded Skyrim. Like, if you pick out the right mods, it is so much better than normal Skyrim. Like, this is a game I grew up and I'm a bit nostalgic for, so I've always thought it was a good game. But it's like, when you play with mods, there's so much more to love about the game, and that's why I think I love Bethesda games, or at least a bunch of them, because there's like, most of the time they let people, you know, manipulate the game. Some mods are great, some mods are good, some mods are bad, and then some mods are just straight great. Yeah, I'm not even gonna let you do that. Yeah, you just... I could've let you kill yourself, but nah. And he's dead. Okay, snake, whale. I'm always worried about getting bitten by the animals, especially like skeevers and wolves, because it always feels like when I get attacked, I get, like, if I let them hit me, I get a disease. Oh. He immediately bit me. I say it, and it's immediately gonna happen. Or not. Nice. It just seemed like a theme for whenever I was playing before. Now I gotta deal with the giant enemy spider. After getting this chest. But yeah, just like, I've never used scrolls, and I've never used, like, magic effectively. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, God. Ooh, they're a lot stronger than before. I used that stamina in the least effective way ever. Son of a bitch.
should
I
have.
probably should have saved the down cut, but whatever. Yeah, he's kind of a dickhead and would run and then eventually try to kill you once you followed him. He's kind of a prick. Why should I share the treasure with anyone? Have you ever noticed the elves, for some reason, like, a bunch of them are, like, comically, British? I think I got the accent right. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But they have a comical version of like accent. Like, I don't know. It just feels weird. Just for anything. I will say, it seems like looking at the save things, it's saving a. It's not walk over that. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, this is a bit of variety. I'm going to add stamina, and then I'm going to start one-handed weapons. Shit, wait. I probably wasn't able to do it anyway. I was going to say, I did not, upgrade my weapons. Like, I didn't even try to before coming in here. Well, it worked out well. Well, with a bit more downtime, how's everybody else's day been? Mine's been alright. Got through my classes today, so decided to record. I'm actually getting really close to the end of the semester, so it's like next week is the end week, so once that ends, I'm going back to work a bit for the summer. And in between that, I should have more time to record. Because then I won't be doing, like, you know, homework assignments and shit. So, yeah. Plus, I'll be home more often. And I won't have to worry about, you know, being too loud or discussing certain topics and have people overhearing me. So, yeah. I can get back to doing my commentary videos. I think technically I've been recording about 30 or so minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, given all the cuts that I had to do. But yeah, just kind of keep an eye on the time. I don't want this to go too much over an hour like my normal stuff. That's what I usually try to do. Recording an hour and then editing it, like, I can usually get all the stuff done within like 4 hours for a video. It's not the most high quality stuff I made. Commentary videos usually take a little bit longer, and when I made the Ember out of context video for Dark Souls 3, it took a lot longer since I had to sift through like 12 episodes worth of content. Oh, I got my full set of iron armor. I'm also one of those people who like hates looking at mismatched armor. Like, say you see an NPC with like a steel chest plate and then dwarven gauntlets and freaking ebony legs and then a novice hood, and I'm like, you look stupid. Like, have a full set of armor. I don't know, it just, stuff like that annoys me. Like, I don't know if I have OCD or some shit. Wait. What are you using? Did they add Ancient Nord Warhammers? I don't ever remember seeing an Ancient Nord Warhammer. Did they add that? I don't ever remember seeing that before in, like, playing. I've seen mods that add stuff like that, but I've never seen Actually, I might take that chance on some enchanted one. Yeah, I don't really use enchanting either. I basically just go with base strength every time. But yeah, I basically play this game the most brain dead way you could, just full strength and power. I don't mess with that magic stuff. I'm basically the most Nordic motherfucker ever when it comes to playing Skyrim. I don't know. Something funny was that, for one of my classes, I was able to, wait, he has a mace. They didn't have those either. Why? Why do you have this? When did you get this? Was it added with the special edition? I'm confused. Very, very confused. It's like when I first saw a hulking Draugr, like, it was like a type of class, it's like a Draugr type that you can find, one of the leveled up ones, and it was so weird to, like, find it, because, like, I'd never seen one before, out of all the years I've played Skyrim, and I was like, what the hell are you? Alright, if I remember correctly, it is bear. Butterfly. Owl. I could potentially be wrong. Actually, before I activate it, I'm going to see if I'm correct. Yes! Heh! My guess would have been right. Because I'm ballin'. But yeah. More people driving by with motorcycles. I'm gonna hope that you guys don't hear that, because, like, I kept getting interrupted and I cut because, I don't want, you know, just random noise in the background of the recording, like my phone ringing or the alarm noise, because the alarm noise is loud as shit. Like, literally they could have picked a more loud noise for that alarm, and a more annoying one. What? I'm sorry, what? Do I have Creation Club mods on, like, stuff in the Creation Club? If that's the case, that could be why I'm seeing more stuff that I don't. Oh shit, he's a lot of Got him! Alright. Now, I will be taking that. That I can sell. I don't know why I didn't have that on, but okay. I've got a feeling. I'm gonna save again, I just have a bad feeling. It's just always this, like, urge that, I should save. I'm guessing most players, like most people who play video games directly, can relate that there's always that abstract fear of, if I don't save, I'm going to lose my progress. And it's like, it's omnipresent, essentially. Because when I did mods, like, the saving was, I think I said this earlier, but my saving was like, oh, I need to wait. My saving was so broken that everything would, like, freaking not save at certain points, and it would just crash once I had made so much progress. And it always sucked because it was always at the most important moments, or like the moments that I didn't want to do, and then had to repeat. It sucked.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I don't know. Yeah, an ornament.
No, I
Solid
wanted to
gold,
finish that
the shape of a
conversation.
dragon's claw. The riverwood. Yeah, an ornament. You found
mean this golden
I'm gonna
claw
put
that was
this
just
back
in the
where it
barrel up
belongs.
top?
I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. My sister Camilla or I will be happy. Thank you. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I find it funny because something that you could do. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know why. That is there, but it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a sword and shield combo. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. But something that's always funny to me. That still confuses me. I must have creation
It means so
club
much to
stuff
us to
on.
have the claw back where it belongs.
I must have it
It's
because
a fine day
unless
with
that was
you around.
added in the special edition, I don't know where else I could come from. And I'm super confused. Because it sounds like Madness Ore makes me think of like the Dark Saints and Seducers thing, like the thing that with the Daedric classes that you could find in Elder Scrolls Online. So, did anybody else play Elder Scrolls Online? I think that game had a lot of potential. I think like both it and Fallout 76 had a lot of potential. It was just how they were released and the state that they were released were just bad. Like, say if they had like an open beta for Elder Scrolls Online, limited the amount of players that could be in one world, because a major issue with it is that there's just too many goddamn players in one world. And it's just kind of shit. And I know what's coming over that hill, like at the bottom of this hill. So I'm gonna get a bow out and get ready to deal with it. And also, save. Because I have a tendency of because here's the thing, like for this encounter, it's like a small bit of an encounter with a giant and the companions. There's a tendency that I have to accidentally shoot one of the companions.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
What's a shield?
An outsider,
brother?
eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Yeah, that's something funny that I find about the names in Skyrim. They'll have like these names like Whitemane or just stuff like that. And it's like, did they have like white hair when they were a kid, or is it just like a title they get later? So it's like the character I use, like I put Stormblade or Brandis the Stormblade because it was like a Norse sounding name with a Skyrim sounding title. Because Stormblade's something you get in the Civil War if you side with the Stormcloaks and finish their campaign to completion, the questline to completion. And it's just a term that I've always found like really, it's a badass sounding term for a fighter. But yeah.
city's closed with the dragons. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure Riverwood falls into the, Falkreath hold. Because it's like, and the reason I bring this up is, like, there's something mentioned, like, up at the top of the tower, in, Dragon's Reach.
We'll pay whatever it takes. Greymane or Battleborn?
Battleborn, so that way you're my friend.
Well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Yeah, whatever. I always find that weird, or, like, just something that's really dumb is that you can say, like, oh, I'm a Battleborn, like, because it's like saying, oh, I support the Legion, and he's, like, accepts you as a friend, but then you do the Stormcloak quest line in the Civil War, and he still calls you a friend, even though that the Stormcloaks, are in Whiterun.
Dragons, world gone mad, I say.
But with that all being said, I think I'm gonna cut this episode here. So, thank you guys for watching this episode. I will see you in the next one, and bye-bye!